Today I am going to tell you about validation. Let me first tell you about the definition of validation. Validation is the automated checking by a program that data is reasonable before it is accepted into the computer system. For example, you are filling a form for the admission to some college or some university. In that form, you can be asked to write only text in front of your name, write only number in front of your phone number, write ABC 123 sort of thing in front of your roll number. You can be asked not to cross the 12 characters limit. You can be asked not to use characters like exclamation mark or hashtags. So these are all the validation checks. These are applied on the design view. On design view, I have already told you that on the right side you can just write the data types, but on the bottom side these validation checks are applied. The validation checks are applied over here on the bottom side of the design view of a database. Now let me demonstrate how to apply this validation. For that purpose, I have already opened a database. In that database, you are shown that the ID field is auto numbered. Now let me tell you how to apply validation. I am making a new field. The name of that new field is I have according to the IGCSE book that is for O level students. The already given database requires you to make a cub table. In that table, the primary field is the cub number. The cub number is applied the text form because the number can be in the form of ABC 123, not only 123. Now the names should be in the form of text. This database that I am making is from the IGCSE O levels book. So this is in that the CUPS database is required from you. The date of births of the students are required. Date of birth is in the form of date and time because a small calendars then appears on the right. Address should be in the form of text because the addresses contains both numbers and alphabets. Then comes the gender. Now gender is something in which you are the example of validation is given with regard to gender. It is in the form of text, but now you are required to use 2-3 validation checks. First of all, you are required to give the field size as 1 only. That person can write M for male, F for female, but field size should be 1. Then another validation rule that should be applied over here is now you have to go to required. In required you have to write yes. Validation rule is this, that the person should write M for male and F for female. So only M or only F is required. So you cannot write anything else in that gender field. Now validation text. What if somebody does not write M or F? Then which text should appear over here? You can type any text, but over here you can write please enter M for male and F for female. This is the best message that can be given, and it will open in the form of a small dialog box as soon as somebody tries to write anything else instead of M or F. So, and you can write any message over here of your choice that will appear in a small dialog box. Now let's go to required. The next this was the message, and F for female. Now in required you are asked if you select the option of yes in required, it means that it's compulsory for you to fill out this part of form. If you will not fill out, it will not be submitted. Now what will happen? Then now I have typed the next fields that are mentioned in the same IGCSE book, and validations example was only given with respect to gender, so I have only told you about the validation check of only that field. For the rest of the fields I have just written that mentioned the data type as mentioned in the book. So this was all about designing the basic structure of a table, and you all very well know that when you will go into to the data sheet view, the data will be recorded over there. This is all for now, and next time I'll come up with some other topic. Thank you.